Stop jumping to the assumption that you're overreacting and consider the fact that maybe the words and actions of the other person aren't aligning, and that is making you understandably uncomfortable. Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're new, I'm Amanda, and on this channel we are all about shattering the mental health stigma. If you haven't already, please make sure you make sweet, sweet love to that subscribe button. Give the bell a few kisses so you're not missing any of this content designed to help you with your mental health or help you help someone else. Today, I'm going to be reacting to Break In by Halestorm and Amy Lee. This was a request from Jason, my amazing Patreon. Thank you so much for your love and support. I have been exposed to Amy Lee for quite some time now and was exposed to Halestorm as part of my reactions on this channel. Actually, I take that back. I had listened to Shatter Me by Lindsay Sterling, and she's featured in that song. So I did have exposure to her before the channel, but I did get to dive into her a little bit more on her own, and I was very impressed. So I think that this is going to be a pretty interesting collaboration. I'm excited to see what these women have to offer together. So let's go.
It's all said and done, I'll follow the echo. I hear you night after night calling out my name. Ooh. And I find myself running to me.
I am feeling so Twitter-pated right now because had I heard this song a couple of years ago, I would have burst into tears because this is what I always wanted and what I always longed for, and I'm just feeling really content right now because I feel like I can relate to this on a whole new level. I feel like I have this, but this person was comfortable in their self-imposed exile, and someone came along and was willing to fight for them and was willing to break down their walls. And that's what I am interpreting Break In as. Yes, those people do exist, and yes, you do deserve to be fought for.
Yeah, it's perfectly reckless. Damn, you leave me defenseless. So break in, break in.
Oh, that transition.
You let me fall apart without letting go. Then you pick up the pieces and you make me whole. I didn't wanna escape from the bricks that I laid down. You are the only one that sees me, trust me. so breaking.
Before it transitions again, the melange of these two women's voices, they're very distinct, and I just think that this was a delicious decision for a collaboration, and the transition was seamless. I just think that Amy adds a whole different level, a whole different depth to the song and to the lyrics, because I think that she is Hailstorm is quite I don't really know the word I'm looking for, but she just has a more guttural sound, a gentle guttural sound, but it's just a little more a little more, I don't want to say aggressive, but I think you get what I'm going for. And Amy Lee just has this very soft power to her. So there's the very intense power and then the very soft power. And I definitely really like that combination. I remember the part I didn't want to escape, and I think that that's really indicative that this person was comfortable in this solitude that they had set up for themselves, that they had confined themselves to. And the part about you leave me defenseless, I think a lot of people would interpret that to mean that, you know, you left me unable to fight for myself, but I interpreted that as I don't need to defend myself anymore. I don't need that. I don't need to keep everyone at arm's length. I'm letting you in. And contrary to popular belief, this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. I get this with my best friend.
And take everything I have till there is nothing left, till it's just your voice in my head. And when the lights come on, you see me as I am, you're still inside me. You were the only one that saves me. You trust me and believes now. You were the only one that knows me. And in the dark you show me. Yeah, it's perfectly reckless. Damn, you leave me defenseless. So breaking. Put your letter in the air and lead me back home.
I love when the emotions are so real like that with the artist performing. Not all artists have that depiction. Not all artists, I suppose, have had the real life experience, and I really don't know all that much about their backstories, because I don't really know anything at all about their backstories, but it seems that this is more than a performance, and I can tell the difference. I'm pretty confident that I can tell the difference when, you know, someone's just singing a song and when someone is singing from the heart. And this feeling, oh my gosh, this feeling is so healing, because you don't have to wear the mask anymore when you're around people like this. And I've gotten to the point that this is really the only type of people I let close to me, are the people that allow me to be myself, the people that I'm worth fighting for. And I want to say that I'm lucky to have people like that in my life, but it has nothing to do with luck. It has to do with the fact that I didn't give up looking for them, and they didn't give up fighting for me when I couldn't see that. And it took me some time to get there, but I'm there, and I'm really happy to be there. But if I have to be someone I'm not in your presence, then to be honest, I'd rather just be alone. I think that break-in is the encouragement to the other person to to fight through, as I said, to look past these walls that you built, that I've built. And this other person met them where they were. And even if you're in the dark, even if this other person's in the dark, you have to accept that. If you're willing to fight for someone, you have to be willing to look past the walls that they've put up, because it's not personal. It's really not personal when someone's trying to push you away. It's a defense mechanism, and it's a very common one for someone who's struggling with their mental health. But this person met them where they were and looked past the fact that they were in the darkness and started overriding the voice of their shadow. And I think that that is really powerful in the mental health healing process, is being around people that are building you up. And if you can't avoid the toxic people entirely, at least turning down the relevance, dialing down the relevance of those people's opinions, and finding other people that will build you up and that will look past your walls and that will fight for you, because again, you deserve that, and it's very possible, and it does exist. I might have looked for it for many, many years, but I did find it, and I genuinely believe that everybody can find it as long as they don't give up. Share your mental health stories here in the comments. That is how we shatter the mental health stigma, is by talking about it, by having conversations. And I've been so happy to watch people support each other and reach out to each other and become friends here on the community. It's been a very beautiful process. So make sure that you're sharing your stories. Give this video a thumbs up, share it. You never know who might need a little pick-me-up today. And I love you guys so, so, so much. Mwah.